What's up, YouTube? I'm Aspie. You're watching The Worth Shop. We're still building the IDI mud truck and the race truck. She's 7.3 IDI diesel. We call the crash test dummy. We're gonna build this thing into a race truck. You heard me right. We added her to the collection a couple months back. When I picked her up, let's power brake this old girl. Oh yeah! She rolls some. I went through a whole checklist, things that I look for when I'm buying an old truck. If you ain't checked out that video, there'll be a link down in the description. You'll probably learn something about these old IDI diesels. So first and foremost, let's check out the rules and see what they say we've got to do. Has to be a full-size two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive pickup. But I know they let people slide on that. You can have a four-wheel drive as long as you remove the front drive line. I'm hoping that having that transfer case that I can put in low range is going to give me a bit of an advantage. Rule number 2 says you must reinforce the driver's door. Number 3 says that you're allowed to protect your radiator with some sort of cattle guard, etc. Number 4 requires you to have a roll bar. 5 requires a fire extinguisher. 6 requires a helmet. 7 requires a seat belt. 8 suggests a window net. 9 says you must remove all the side glass, rear glass, body chrome, headlights, and tail lights. 10 says you can keep the windshield or replace it with expanded metal. 11 specifies that you can only have 5 gallons of fuel on board at a time. 12 requires you to have heavy-duty mud flaps. 13 specifies no dualies. 14 requires you to have numbers painted on the sides of your truck. So our focus today is on number 9, stripping it down. You gotta tear them down to build them back up. You gotta strip them to re-outfit them. That's part of the game. According to those rules, we gotta get rid of some windows. We gotta get rid of these lights. I'll probably get rid of this plastic grill. That's just gonna end up broken. We'll get rid of that license plate holder. We'll get rid of the mirrors. So let's get on it. Starting out with one of these goofy star bits. So that's a T30. Let's get down and dirty. I don't know if they got a nut on the back. We're gonna see though. Ooh yeah, comes right out. Nice. Always like when things cooperate. Let's get these bottom ones. Ooh, feels like it's spinning inside. At least that one came out. Let's try it again. Come on. Well, son of a gun. Now we gotta get to that one. So, can we at least get 3 out of the 4? That'd be pretty cool. Ooh, yeah. Nice. I think I might just break this son of a gun. Oh, yeah. I win. Warning! Warning! I just want to clarify and let you know, no decent trucks were harmed in the making of this video. This thing, my friends, is an absolute pile. She's got bald tires, she's got rust, and whiskey dents, and more dents. Not one gauge in that entire dash works, except for the add-on. The radio don't work. The windshield wipers are missing. The headliner's missing. The power windows, yep, they're junk. The heat, defrost, air conditioner, yep, none of that works. Now let's work on this passenger side mirror. Nice. Nice. Ooh, we're already 3 for 4, guys. Let's see if we can get this last one. I win. Let's pop the hood for easy access. Let's get that guy opened up. So we're gonna have to undo all this plastic stuff across here. So So we can get rid of the lights, the turn signals, and this plastic grill. Oh, it's already halfway out. Look at that, guys. I win. This side is bolted in. This side, they tried to bolt it in, but the plastic's all broke. I'm betting I pull hard enough, I can just break that off. But before we get too carried away, for safety's sake, I'm gonna go in here and start pulling fuses. Unfortunately, I'm missing the cover that tells me which fuses is which. Screw it. I pretty much pulled all of them, except for that one right there, which I think is fuel shutoff solenoid, but we're gonna test and figure that out. So, if you remember, we had these quick disconnectors, and you can hear the glow plug relay coming on and off, so that's a good thing. But let's test and see if the fuel shutoff solenoid is coming on and off. So I'm going to throw my test light on the negative side and test right down in here, and we've got light. So literally that's all we need to make this truck run. But I'm going to pull that last fuse just to see if it's even really required or not. I think that it is, but let's check it out. So, last fuse out. We'll leave it sitting there in case we needed it. Now let's see if we still got power to our fuel shutoff solenoid. And we still do. So I guess we don't need any fuses in this entire truck to make it run. Guess the ignition stuff is on a separate thing. Went ahead and disconnected the battery. I'm going to reconnect it and see if I still hear the glow plug relay. Yep. So obviously this truck will run with no fuses in it. And that's a dang good thing, because now I know that I can rip out all the lights, all the different stuff. The fuses are out, so I don't have to worry about shorting nothing out. And maybe we'll get rid of that parasitic draw that this truck came with. Now that we've gotten rid of those pesky fuses, let's see if we can get rid of this. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna cut those, I'm thinking. Back to the task at hand. We don't want this little dangly wangly here. For anybody that's like, oh, you can sell that stuff. Well, you know what? I've had it for sale for months. Not one little nibble. Not even a message. No bites. She gone. Since that other side came off so easily, being broken, meet my little friend. Ah, darn it. I broke the mount. All right. Yep. Now she's seeing it my way. I win. And a final little snippety snip. Goodbye. We don't need this under hood lighting, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and clip it down here too. Bye-bye. I'll rip the rest out. She's already looking to be more like a race truck. Hi-ya! So, we've got a dangling light there because I just pushed it out. Now I'll go ahead and push this one out too. Oh, it wants to be a tough guy. Come on now. Yeah? Say hello to my little friend. You no longer stuck. Hey, I found the rest of our tire tread that's missing. And I'm going to get rid of as much of this stuff back here as I can. just so it doesn't start dangling in the middle of a race. Wiring harness, delete. Now let's see about this side trim here. He's coming in here with the old impact driver and pulling all these screws so I can get to it from the inside. Well, cooperate, Mr. Screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunch of these out, and that will get rid of all this plastic junk from the interior, which will save weight anyways. We got front window trim, we got door trims, we got visors. Oh my. Rather than take the time to undo that upper seatbelt thing, I went ahead and cut it with the grinder. Now I just gotta break that with a screwdriver and she'll come out. Don't be losing track of all your screws and fasteners. They don't get along well with tires. That's our progress on the weight reduction so far. Let's get that crap out of here so we can keep tearing apart the inside. We made quite a bit of progress all around the inside. We don't need that dome light up there, but I'm not gonna worry about it quite yet. Looks like gotta undo these little nuts, and in that window and the covering pops off. I'm gonna do these the easy way. Went ahead and got this side all cut up. Let's pop her out. Get a screwdriver in here and we get that out. Now my fingers will fit. Let's get it the rest of the way. There's uno piece, and we'll get the window. Get down the sides. Get further down the sides. And I'll get my fingers up in there. Let's see. There we go. I win. Junk pile's growing. Now that we got those back windows out, let's start working on these doors. To start with, we got to get a couple screws out, start pulling this door panel off. Well, remember, don't be losing your screws, guys. You don't want to be popping tires. That looks like a wood screw. Previous owner was creative. Get that guy off the ground. Oh, this one's a baby. Oh, how cute. Alrighty, now let's pop this off. That's about all it takes. Cut some wires. Yeehaw. Delete. I win. Now let's go ahead and delete this pocket as well. Oh, looks like one more screw down here. And she gone. Use the cutoff wheel, and I went ahead and just cut this window regulator. The window fell down inside. I should be able to just break that. Ooh. Ripped out the window trim. Grabbed a 7/16. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this window track removed. And then we've got two screws on the front side of this door that we got to get. And one of them I got to use the old manual screwer because I couldn't get my screw gun at a good enough angle not to strip it out. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, there we go. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. I can get the main window up. Woo! Broke that too. Trying to struggle with one hand to do the work. Got the phone in the other hand recording for you guys. And it's just not working out the best. Now I got a mess to clean up. Son of a gun. So, grab the old snow shovel, try to scoop this stuff up the best I can. Now, y'all know I love you in one of those wholesome, God bless you sort of ways, but you're not invited to this side. I don't want more broken glass. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. And she done. There's the window, and there's the wing window. That side went much more successfully. There goes the door jambs. I was absolutely shocked none of those screws stripped out. They were just packed with mud. You don't need this pesky weather stripping. Weight reduction. Let's see if we can get this seat pulled out. Uh-oh. Guess we better give it a little lift and a push on this side. Probably undo this seat belt here. Now we're making some progress. I'm not gonna throw this into the garbage pile yet, because I might end up using it, but I'm hoping to get just a bucket seat for this thing. But this might be the easiest option. So we'll see as the project progresses. But for now, I'm just gonna put it over in my Quonset hut. See if that got that bottom piece of the seat out. Nice. And then we got these guys out of those holes, and we're gonna shed some more weight. We got rid of the seat back here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the seat belts. No need for them back here. Got the rear ones out. Now we're getting the front ones out, but we're gonna keep them because we're gonna reinstall them after we get this carpet all pulled out. There's half the carpet out. Still got the front half to go. Used a razor knife and I cut all the way across to where I could roll up the back part without having to worry about the pedals and the shifter and stuff that I'm having to cut around. So now I'll start worrying about this stuff. Cutting along the edge of this rubber. I'm going to cut up and around so that I can push this back window out. Push that out. There we go. I win. That's what she looks like, gentlemen and ladies. My analytics say that no women watch my channel, but I know that's a lie. She's all stripped out inside. Well, it's starting to rain, guys, so we're going to call that a video for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up button if you did. If you want to watch us continue building this whole IDI into a race truck, hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in other IDI content, check out the video description. I'll have some links for you. Till next time, believe in what God gave you. Take on some projects, build, fix, create, keep building shit.